Alright, welcome everyone back to another episode on the Mindcrack server. As you can see, it's raining, but it's not nighttime, so I can't sleep. So we're gonna deal with the rain for a bit. We're gonna continue working on, this will be a shorter episode, I think. We're gonna continue working on the barn. So hopefully we can get more of that done. I want to start on the roof. I want to get at least like enough done so that we can start getting the roof together, just to see what it looks like if we have the dimensions correctly. Correct. If we have the dimensions correct. So yeah, I think today we're gonna be talking about my car crashes. My top. I haven't been in many car crashes, but I was definitely not a good driver back when I was in high school. So we're gonna talk about some car crashes that I've been in. Not serious. They're not. Well, one of them was serious, but that wasn't my fault. So the first crash I've ever been in was it was in high school parking lot, and I had this to me it wasn't my fault, but in reality, I mean it was definitely my fault. I put this here. Yeah, I like that. So, to me, it wasn't my fault, but it really was my fault in the grand scheme of things. But anyway, so let's see here. Do I want to make, before I continue this story, do I want to make this one more high? Is this... Actually, are we already ready for the roof? Maybe we are. I can't tell. Let's get some materials together for building the roof, I guess. We're just gonna make it out of... Crap, I don't have a whole lot of resources. Well, let's walk over to the forest and chop down some trees, and we can continue this story. So, high school parking lot. I was backing up. And this giant pickup truck is just it's in the way, right? It's just I can't see over it. I'm not a short person. I'm in a tiny car. Can't really see over it. And so I'm backing up slowly. And the thing is, I have a backup like camera, but that doesn't really help you backing up because for one, it's like you can't I'm so boxed in the parking spot that I can't I can't turn, so the camera can't see anything, so it just sees directly behind me, and I can't see to the side. So it's not really helping me. The backup camera doesn't really help me, but I could have definitely done it a lot safer, obviously. So I'm backing up. And I obviously was going a little too fast and backing up because I thought I was safe. I just wanted to get out of there. I didn't want to wait longer because if you wait longer, then there's a higher chance that there's gonna be a car coming. So you don't want to take it so slow and then risk a car coming. I guess that was my thought process. So I'm like, okay, I just want to get backed up so I can see at least. And turn around, and I'm facing forward. I'm just I'm looking at the backup camera, and I guess I was too focused on that. And how much wood do I want? Is that gonna be enough? Maybe I get a couple of trees. So I'm backing up, and this car is just flying, and I'm continuing to back up without realizing the car is there, and I just smacked it. It wasn't even they didn't T-bone me. I was going so I was so unattentive that I ended up hitting their back door. They were their car was already halfway past that point, and yeah, it was definitely my fault. Let's go ahead and knock this down. Maybe let's not knock this tree down. So yeah, I hit their car, and I'm, of course, freaking out. And so I get out of the car, I've never had this happen to me, the thing is, I had this car for, 2 weeks, probably. It was the worst experience ever. I've had this car for 2 weeks, and I'm already in a car crash. I just hate everything. I didn't, like, it was just like one of those moments of like, did that really just happen to me? And so I get out of the car, and the girl that I hit was probably more scared than me for whatever reason. And like, I knew it was my fault. I'm just like, I don't know why she's freaking out. And then she like, I tell her, okay, well, I'm gonna call the cops, because like normally that's how I call my mom. She's like, well, you need to call the cops and let them know what happened. And so I did. And so they get there, and like I'm like profusely like telling her I'm sorry and stuff, and she's just like, oh no, it's fine. And then cop gets there, and I tell him what happens, and he's just like, yeah, you got to be more careful than that. And I like understood. And then he gets to the guy, or to the girl, and he asks her for her license and registration to the car. She has neither. It wasn't her car. It was her sister's car. She was underage. She didn't have a driver's license. And I felt so bad for her. It's just like, I just ruined this person's like entire day. Just like, I mean, she could have been flying. Like, I don't know exactly what happened. I don't know if she was like wasn't paying attention. It could have been her fault as much as mine. I don't know. But she was like freaking out because she didn't have a license, and she was driving, and she had to call her mom, and her mom had to come pick her up because she couldn't drive the car. And it was a whole ordeal, and that poorly. But it was. I ended up paying for everything, so like, or the insurance did. So that was terrible. I never want to do that again. I really got to build. Oh, I can sleep now. Actually, I should definitely do that. And it was like, to me, just like I felt like the stupidest person in the world just for how that all went down. And so that's that story. The second car crash that I got in, it was the second and only car crash. So, well, it wasn't a car crash. It was an accident. I mean, like, I hit a deer is what happened. And so I was talking to my friend today, and like, I remember, like, I don't remember the song. Like, it was funny because it's just like, I've always heard the song that was playing that day that I got hit by the car, or hit by the deer. How do I want to do this? Because I want to, like, take it up 2 more, and then do, like, I want to do that, I think. I think that's what I want to do. It's not going to be this color. I'm going to change the color, but I think that's what I want to do, and then do the rest, like, because I think what the plan is going to be, I'm going to have a second floor right here. Maybe I'll bring that one more up, actually. But yeah, there's going to be a whole second floor. I think that it's going to be, like, open in the middle, and then on the sides there's going to be, like, a something like that on each side. Maybe it's 4 wide, I don't know. And then there's gonna be like hay bales, and the cows there's gonna be cows and animals down here in the bottom. That's what I have planned. And then the roof shouldn't be hard once I do get the material picked out. I don't know what I want for material. We'll see what this looks like. I don't know. So anyway, me and my friend my roommate, we talked about Matt, the guy that I met through the day I met him. He was in a towel, and he was taking a shower, and he didn't realize that there was a hall meeting, and we were all just like, yeah. You should go get changed so you can come to this meeting. And so anyway, he and I we went home to my place for Thanksgiving, because he lived out in Virginia, so he wasn't able to go home for Thanksgiving. Yeah, this might look fine once I get everything here. Let's pull it out a bit more. I'll have to go get more wood. So we're driving home from Thanksgiving, and I like it's pitch black. It is nighttime. It is completely nighttime. We're driving home, and there was a deer. The deer came out of it came out because the median was a ditch. Like the median was a ditch, and so you couldn't really see. Like my headlights weren't shining at the bottom of this ditch. I don't want to cut down this tree, and so I'm gonna do it anyway. So this deer pops out of this ditch and just completely destroys the front of my car. Like, there was no time for me to react. Like, I think I had pretty good reaction time for what had happened. And, like, I had music. Like, the fact that I had, like, music and stuff playing might have played a factor into it. But it was, like, it was so unexpected. Like, I was watching for deer. Like, I knew, like, where I live, it's deer country, right? You don't go, like, you don't go out driving at night and not expect to get or see a deer at least once on the way home. So I hit this deer, and I just, like, I panic. I don't know what to do. Like, I'm just, like, swerving in the middle of the road because, I mean, like, it was pretty dead outside, and so I wasn't, like, worried about hitting any other cars. And I just start swerving out of control. I go over to the side. Like, it's not like I went into the ditch or anything, but yeah, it was just, I pulled over the side, and the entire front of my car was just completely destroyed. And, like, the issue was I was on the middle of the highway at, like, 10 o'clock at night. Like, there's no one around. I can't, like, I call my dad, and he comes and picks me up, and he was worried that one of the parts, I'm not a car guy, but, like, he was worried one of the parts was broken, that he didn't want to, like, drive it anywhere. So we left it there, and he took me back to college and assessed the damage, and it was all right. But when that was happening, there was a song playing, and it was, I'm trying to think of the name now. We were talking about it today, and it's so ingrained in his mind that he remembers the song. And then, like, as I was at work, and I typed in the song, and I started listening to him, just like, yep, that's bringing back PTSD, whatever the song was. I can't remember the name of it right now, but no, it's funny how that works. It's just like how memories, it's like it's not a suppressed memory. It was, I mean, like, neither one of us got hurt, so it's just like this. It was a fun story that we tell. It was weird. Like, the deer had smacked his face on on my side of the window. Like, he hit my mirror. He hit the side. Like, he ran into my car. It wasn't that I hit the deer. The deer ran straight into the side of my car. And so you could, like, as his head hit the window, my side of the windshield, you could just see his tongue just, like, spray across the window, and, like, he slowly fell off the car. It was a pretty terrifying moment to say, to be quite honest. You know, I kind of like oak here. Oak doesn't look bad. I kind of like it. So that was me getting hit by a car. Or a deer. I think I'm gonna keep this wood here, or the oak for now. It seems pretty good. It seems like it'll do just fine. Oops. No, but we got the car fixed. But so what terrified my dad was, as he was driving, apparently there was a crash just, like, moments before he got to where I was at, and there was, like, 6 people in a ditch or something. There was a huge pile up right behind where I had crashed at, and he freaked out because he's just like, he thought that was me, right? It's just like, I mean, when you're coming to pick somebody up that has been in a car crash, you're expecting to see it, like, you're not expecting to see that, right? So he called me. He's just like, is this you? Did you do this? I'm like, what? And he's just like, there's, like, 4 cars in the ditch. I'm like, no, what? And he like, drives, like, 4 more miles, and I'm right there. But to him, he like I can't imagine what he was going through at that moment. Yeah, I think this is gonna be fine. I might want to extend this out a bit more. Oops. So there's a new update coming out. We got mountains. So I'm hoping to get this whole farm done before that comes out, because I really want to make I want to find, because like they're making mountains more mountainy, I guess, and then I think that's how they worded it. So I'm looking forward to that, because I really like. Do I just fill this in with wood, or do I fill it in with the? Let's fill it in with the terracotta. So I get, like, mountains are my favorite, and so what I want to do is I want to find a good mountain and build a base there, right? Like, I'm gonna gather all the goats. I'm gonna live one with the goats, and I'm gonna make like a village up in the mountains, I guess, is what I wanted to do. And so I want to do that as soon as possible. Like once the patch drops, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go explore, find some mountains, and build a base in the mountains. But like I want like huge rope not ladders, but rope bridges, stuff like that. All right, so is this correct? No. What? Oh yeah, is that 3? That is 3. Okay. Let's break that. And then I think it's just going to be a regular, like, meet up at the top. Other car crashes. I haven't been in any other car crashes. I haven't been pulled over a whole lot either. I've been lucky with that. I speed like a crazy man. There's actually a road. There's the interstate in Iowa here. It's like it's named. It's a I-80, and the nickname for it is 80 on 80, even though the speed limit's 70. So everyone drives like 82 through there, and no one ever gets picked up either, which is crazy. Like I'll test my luck every time that I see a cop. I'm just like, how far can I push this? And like no one ever pulls me over, which I mean, I like that actually. Bad influence, terrible person. I mean, I don't go as fast as some people on that road, though. Like, it's crazy. I've always been, like, I always drive, like, 75 through there, just because it's just, like, I don't want to push, or, like, I don't want to go that fast ever, but, I don't know how I like that. I guess it's because it just got to come further together into, like, I'm gonna need so much more wood. I do enjoy driving. Like, driving is my, like, that's when I'm in, like, my zone. That's where I enjoy, like, that's where, like, if I have a quote-unquote special place, that would be it. It's just driving down an interstate. I love long road trips. Like, people call me crazy for it, but if I have the chance to drive like 12 hours, I'm doing it. Like, you can't stop me. I'm gonna be driving 12 hours. I don't know, it's so calming, right? It's just like you and the road, and I guess it's mainly because I live out in the middle of nowhere, and so when I do drive, there's nobody around me to like worry. Like you can kind of just sit back and enjoy the ride. Whereas I feel like people that live in cities maybe are stressed about. I can understand why they are stressed about driving, because it does, like, in those situations I could see that, and I screwed up because I made all those into wood. Oh crap. But yeah, like me and my stepdad went to Seattle one year, and I remember we were driving through Montana, and he wanted to take a break and stop driving for a bit, and he was about to go to sleep. I'm just like, hey, could I drive for a bit? And he's just like, yeah. And so and this time it's like 1 a.m. and like he's just like he was just like, are you sure? I'm just like, yeah, I'll drive for a bit. And then he wakes up at about 8 a.m. He's just like, where are we at? I'm just like, we're almost through South Dakota. Or not South Dakota. We're almost through Montana. He's just like, already? I'm just like, yeah, it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. And the thing about Montana is, like, the speed limit through there, like, the fact that there's no, like, I didn't see, like, I probably saw about 10 cars on the entire 8 hours that I was on that road. It was insane. Like, it's just like, there's nobody that was driving through there at the time. And it was great. Like, you just have this completely open road for 8 hours. No one to worry about. No, I love, like, if I had an opportunity to drive through Montana, I would 100% do that as well. Like, Montana was great. You have, like, the speed limit is like 90 through there, but you can go like 95 because there's just no one around. Cops don't care. There's no cops anyway. It's great. I'm a very reckless driver. I always feel like whenever I am driving, I end up like kind of spacing off, which like scares the crap out of me, because it's like I'll realize, hey, you're driving. It's like you kind of lose track of time. It's just like, how long was I like? I know I was staring at the road, but I don't know how long I was like just staring into the blankness of the road. So that's always like a little nerve-wracking, but all right. Do I want to let's place a stair here? Not like that. There we go. So Elon Musk had a presentation the other day, and one of the songs was "Is There Life on Mars?" and that song has been stuck in my head all freaking day. Like, it's insane. I've played it like on repeat for the past like 2 hours at work today. Just because like the video that went along with it was great. Like, it's just like it got me like re-motivated again, because like obviously my goal is to get to Mars, and so anytime that Musk comes out with another like presentation, it's like, oh man, well, here we go again. Let's get hyped again. And that's literally what it does. It's just like I get so freaking hyped about these videos that he makes, and like even if they are just simulations of what's gonna happen, it really does make me, like, I don't know, happy. With all this like the stuff that, like, the controversy around Elon Musk is just like it's justified. Like, I understand where it's coming from, but at the same time, it's just like he's really the only person that wants to do anything, right? Like, to me that's what it seems like, at least. Maybe other people see it a different way, but for me, it's like this guy, he actually wants to do good things, even if he doesn't do it in an appropriate manner. I wonder if this roof is gonna be too big. I was worried about the roof not being, or like being too pointy, but at the same time, this is like it's gonna be a pretty big roof. Oh, you know what? No. This needs to go up one more. Because what I wanted to do was I want to make a window. I want to make windows like this. Because it's gonna be like, this roof might have to go up even more. Which is gonna be, it's gonna be huge. This roof is gonna be ginormous. So let's go ahead and get rid of all these stairs here. But basically I want a second level, right? Like I want windows and trapdoors for like for the windows to sit around. Or sit the trapdoors around a window. I hope this ends up looking okay. I think it should. I think it'll be fine. Just get the basic layout for now, and then we can check to see what it looks like. Oop. Let's see here. Yeah, let me get these last stairs placed, and then we'll check it out, and then we'll probably end the episode here. It's been a long day. Today's been a long day at work. This week should actually be pretty easy for work, so I should be able to get a lot more done on the server. I have two half days, which I'm very much looking forward to. My boss is actually going out of town for a corporate meeting because our company actually just got bought out, so there's like tons of things that she needs to like go over with them all, and so she's taking a trip out to Texas, and so I'm left manning the promotional station, which is nice because she's laid everything out. I love when like I have a plan, like when there's a plan. I hate when it's just like, oh, okay, well, go at your own pace, do your own thing, because I'm the worst procrastinator in the world. It's insane. Like, it's terrible, because I won't get anything done ever. Are we at the right? Yeah. Okay. So place that there. This is gonna be such a steep roof, or not? Yeah, steep. No, it's. I guess it'll be fine. Okay, so let's see what this looks like here. Yeah, that. Actually, I like this. This is nice. I like what this is turning out to be. I think this is gonna be what we keep. I might find a darker wood maybe and replace it, but for now I'm actually really liking what this looks like. I'm gonna put a big window here, a circular window there. At the top, once we get the roof connected, I'm gonna have a bell tower at the top. Or like a crow's nest. I don't know, like it's not a crow's nest, but yeah, I think this is looking good. This is looking good. And then we'll put all the hay in here. We'll put the animals in here. And so until next time, see ya.